What's going on, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you could get sponsorships for your newsletter by scraping other sponsors in your industry or your adjacent industries, and then getting their sponsorships of their newsletter, and then cold emailing them. So what we have done, we've created a custom scraper in-house, and if you want me to go over that code implementation, please do let me know, and I can. But this is basically the workflow for the go-to-market motion for this play. Um, First things first, so we're going to need a newsletter. For this example, we're going to say we're a financial newsletter company. And so we're going to use exec-sum. We're going to scrape all their newsletter posts, get the individual content as well. And then after that, we're going to analyze the content using AI and some agents. And then we're going to take the unstructured data and format that into a CSV with the sponsors of each post, and then we're going to enrich it in Clay and then send it off to Smartlead. So if you're not familiar with exec-sum, it's just a financial newsletter for this example that we'll be going over, and then we're going to be using the archive. As you see here, their daily newsletter. So this is what it'll look like. And once you click into it, you'll see sponsored by 10 East. So this is what we want to grab, right? There's other information as well, but the primary thing that we want is to grab this information so we can reach out to 10 East and say, hey, I saw you in an exec-sum. I think you'd be a great fit for our newsletter as well. Here's a little bit about our audience and why you think it would be a great fit. So um, I already ran this and I grabbed some of the sponsors here. So here's what comes back right after we run this like in-house scraper that we got. 10 East, as you saw earlier, that's like the sponsor that we're talking about, as well as the domain name and the description and the publication that pulls through. And then from here, you can pull in the ICP that you're looking for this example. I just did, CEOs and VPs of marketing, and you can really get granular on the targeting, but just for this quick and dirty example, the main thing that I wanted to highlight is taking the unstructured data of like a newsletter, using AI, scraping it, using agents to format that and make it a unique data set. And then once you take the data set, I mean, the message really writes itself, right? Which is pretty cool. We're seeing really cool, good results with this. So from here, you do all the best practices, right? So, well, first off, we pulled through the publication and then we pulled through the description. So I'll show you like a quick example of like how we're going to use these. And you can get really crazy with the description, what we've done in the past too. You can kind of map it to other ads that they're doing. We've done some cool stuff. But just for this quick example, the next thing, we're using lead magic, validate, get some emails here. And then we're going to send it off to Smartlead. So in this example, here's like quick and dirty copy, right? That's still like, it's going to stand out to a lot of people compared to other stuff they're seeing in their inbox. So, saw you in newsletter, like, hey, first name, saw your ad in the blank newsletter, figure to reach out. We have an audience of 150K subscribers. I think it'd be right up your alley. And then this is what it would actually look like. Saw you in exec-sum. Hey, I saw your ad in the exec-sum newsletter, figure to reach out. As you see here, that's kind of like the message. And once you get that unique data set, the message really writes itself. So some ways to like extend this is actually using like the description or like what their ad said. Like for example, this is what the ad mentioned, right, on exec-sum on the individual newsletter. So we could use that to make it even more crispy and have the message really, really stand out. I mean, even this is pretty good. and then you could have it as a second line and use, Clay AI to kind of, create a custom snippet there. But that's the go-to-market workflow. If you have any questions about this, or again, if you want to see the actual technical implementation of this or behind the scenes of how we're able to get this done and how we're deploying it, do reach out and let me know.